It was supposed to be a routine Monday morning at Hallstrom Engineering Limited, a close-knit mechanical firm in Birmingham. But by 7:10 a.m., that calm was shattered when the morning cleaner discovered Daniel Reeves, a 37-year-old mechanical engineer, lying motionless in his office. He'd been struck once, clean and deliberate, with a steel wrench. His unfinished blueprint sat beneath his hand, a faint coffee ring marking the corner. Nothing appeared stolen. To his co-workers, it made no sense. Daniel had no enemies. Who would want him dead? By all accounts, Daniel was the kind of colleague everyone admired. Dedicated, generous with his time, and quietly ambitious, he'd worked at Hallstrom for nearly a decade. Married with 2 daughters, he was described as steady, a man who kept to himself but cared deeply about his work. But detectives would soon learn that beneath Daniel's calm surface, something had begun to unravel in the weeks before his death. He'd been staying late, avoiding lunch with colleagues, and he'd told one friend he had something important to set right. At first, police treated the scene as a possible break-in gone wrong. The back door had been forced open, and drawers were pulled out. But when forensics found no fingerprints besides Daniel's, and all valuables untouched, investigators began to suspect the break-in was staged. Detective Helen Miles, a veteran investigator, sensed the same. "The door was a distraction," she later said. "Whoever did this knew Daniel. They wanted us to think otherwise." Attention turned to those closest to him, his colleagues and his family. A major lead came when police discovered a second phone hidden in Daniel's desk, one unknown to his wife. Inside were hundreds of messages between Daniel and a woman saved as RL. The tone was intimate, emotional, sometimes desperate. The messages led to Rachel Lewis, the company's internal auditor, and the wife of Martin Lewis, Hallstrom's respected chief operations officer. Rachel confessed to the affair, but insisted it had ended weeks ago. Then she mentioned something else. Daniel had confronted her about financial discrepancies in company accounts. That's when police realized Daniel hadn't just been living a double life. He'd been digging into corporate corruption. Detectives began looking at Martin Lewis, the company's powerful COO. He had access to financial data, keys to the building, and every reason to want Daniel silent. Still, Martin appeared composed in interviews. He denied any knowledge of wrongdoing, calling Daniel's death a senseless tragedy. Then forensics revealed something crucial: microscopic flecks of blue automotive paint on the murder weapon. The paint matched the exact color and type used on Martin's company car. Security footage sealed the case. A blurred clip showed Martin's vehicle entering the compound at 10:47 p.m., the night Daniel died. His car's GPS? Disabled for exactly 1 hour. When confronted with the evidence, Martin's calm exterior cracked. He admitted meeting Daniel that night, claiming he just wanted to talk. Daniel had found proof of Martin's embezzlement, falsified invoices worth nearly £200,000. He said he'd go to the board, Martin told investigators. "I couldn't let him ruin everything I built. It wasn't supposed to happen that way." One moment of rage, and a single fatal blow. The confession shocked Hallstrom Engineering to its core. The company quickly collapsed under scandal. Rachel resigned and left the city. Daniel's wife, Emily, described him as a man who couldn't ignore the truth, even when it cost him everything. Detective Miles later reflected. He was killed not because he did wrong, but because he did right. In the quiet of Daniel's old office, his final blueprint still hangs, unfinished but preserved. And as the narrator closes, behind every clean report and polished reputation, there's often a secret waiting to be found. This one just happened to end in blood, behind the crime scene.